What do you define as financial freedom? Okay, so do you think our 20s are for saving or spending?
Yes, you don't take all the responsibilities, especially when you are starting out.
If you get your first bulk money that can be able to afford you to get a house, right now, would you rather invest in that money to be able to get like maybe 4 times the houses that you wanted to get, or you just get the house?
The fact that I'm not really the spending kind of person. I'm learning to spend, not like otherwise. I mean, the people learn to save, but me now, I'm
learning to spend.
Yeah,
what does that even mean?
The extent that you'll be able to do it with money, it's going to be different.
Than without money.
I want to ask him, like, Chief, what's up now? Like, what's like pumping this money? Like, what's giving us money? If he can plug me in, his reply was,
figure it out yourself. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess. If you're new here, my name is still Jess. If you are not new, and welcome to another episode of Jess and Guest. Today's episode, we have another guest on our channel. Please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Michael. I am into cryptocurrency. I trade cryptocurrencies, and basically that's what I do.
Because of he's a crypto trader and deals with all the whole finances and everything, you should have a little bit of experience dealing with money, bulk money, everything money. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about money, talking about things we've learned about money in our 20s, talking about things you should know about money. Basically, what do you define as personal, as financial freedom? When would you say, oh, this is my financial freedom era, or whatever it is?
Okay, I'm just going to say that financial freedom, based off on like the concept of the two words, financial freedom. So like financial freedom to me is where I'm no longer restricted by my finances. Like I can do whatever I want to do, not looking at, oh, like, do I have the money to actually finance whatever I want to do. So that's like freedom whenever I'm no longer limited by my finances.
Having the liberty to do everything you want to do and not thinking about anything finances, if it's going to be an issue, and literally all of that. Do you think our 20s are for saving or spending?
I actually think that it's in your 20s is actually when you should save money for tomorrow. But I mean, there's always going to be a balance. For me, I do 80-20. Yeah, but I'm
80 spending, 20 saving.
No, it's 80 saving, 20 spending. Yeah, but I feel like I actually want to like up it to like maybe 70-30 or 60-40, because as much as you want to save for tomorrow, you also need to live today. So it's just to like find the balance, because we are starting out in life. I feel like 50-50 is like what should be best, but because we are starting from where we have nothing, so we can go with 80-20, 70-30, then 60-40, then the maximum should like 50-50. 50% is going to investment, because me, I actually believe in living today, because tomorrow is not guaranteed.
You go and save money now, and maybe I mean, everything has its bad side and its good side. So as you're saving money too, there's like good and bad side to it, because you can lose the money through like some sort of ways that you do.
And like I feel like most times the circumstances actually like match up to like what you have as income, because like there are just some certain things that might not happen to you. Let's say for instance, I cannot lose $100 if I don't have $100. So had even I spent the $100 and I ate the money, I mean, I'm not going to lose $100. I could lose maybe like $10, $20. So it's just to like the general stuff is just to like find balance. Like I mean, enjoy your life while you're in your 20s, because in your 30s you might be having children, and so enjoy your life, but you also have to like save. And
what about in cases where people are probably earning, but let's say they are the alpha of their family, maybe the parts where they don't have like sponsors or anything, and they're the one that is providing for the family, and the money they earn is just enough to provide at the moment, not to save. How do they now balance saving their like a part of the money and actually now spending? This one is not even spending in terms of spoiling yourself, or spending that you have responsibilities.
So that's like one of the main reasons why we say that everybody's journey is different, because like my responsibilities in my family it's way different from the other person's responsibilities. So but the thing for me is you don't take all the responsibilities, especially when you are starting out, because at the end of the day they are going to be fine as long as it's not life threatening. It's not going to like really bring major damage. There are actually some certain things, like for instance now, if your parents are in a good position to pay your siblings school fees, it's not your job to, or say you want to pay their school fees because you want them to be proud of you. I mean, if you're not proud of me, that should be your problem. Um but so it's just there are major responsibilities that you should take, but you're not going to take up responsibilities that are not yours when you are starting out. But as we grow, like we can actually like accommodate more responsibilities.
Okay, but you know all those parents now that they don't have money, like they genuinely do not have money. Like
Yeah.
I even heard of somebody say something like well, somebody that he knows that the mommy gave birth to like 6 7 children and said, oh, she's giving birth like every year so that they will be able to grow up fast and take care of their younger siblings.
Yeah.
Like, what do you now think of people that actually expect you? Like, I'm talking about the parents that now expect you to now take up the responsibility because you're already like older, even they don't even know how you're getting the money from or how you want to even get the money from.
I mean, I'm not living for my parents. That's like one. And secondly, the thing is like it all depends like in your own family. Let's say for instance now, like in a family where, because if my parents actually want me to take care of my siblings, if that's like their plan, I mean, I will not be a year older than my sibling and you expect me to actually grow up faster than my age to now take care of my younger sibling that's like a year or 2 years younger than me. So but if it's like 5 years, I mean, we have time. I actually like have time to like work on myself and my finances to actually take care of them. But I feel like the age gap actually like also comes in play. But at the end of the day, it's just all depends on, let's say for instance now, on the norms like in our family, based on what my parents can actually bring to the table, we eat 2 times a day. It's not my responsibility to now make it up that because I'm just starting out. When I get big, definitely we are going to actually like, but it's not my responsibility to now say, oh, I'm going to like change the situation so that we can eat 3 times a day. No, for me, it's just do what you can as long as it's not going to break your business, because you're not going to take money out of your business to invest in family. It's no, family is like investment that will come.
And that thing that they said, if you don't have anymore, everybody's going to be all right. Like if you are always the savior of the family and like they're always running to you, and the moment you are like genuinely broke or you don't have any, you're not now pumping back into the family, they will just leave you like, okay, leave this one there. Let's just go and settle ourselves first. But if you now think that without me, they cannot settle themselves, I feel like that's where the problem is going to be, because you'll not be feeling like you have to now stress yourself so much.
No,
you have
I
to
don't
do
believe in
everything.
that. I actually
No,
don't
people actually
believe.
live like that too.
Nah.
This question is like far from the other way. I just remember this now from something I watched. So this person, let me just ask like to get your own personal opinion. If you get your first bulk money that can be able to afford you to get a house, like right now, would you rather invest in that money to be able to get like maybe 4 times the houses that you wanted to get, or you just get the house just like right now?
I don't get the question.
Like your first bulk money, let's say you have like 100 million naira now that can get you a house, like no, you no longer have to pay rent anywhere you're staying, just gets you a house and probably like a car. Would you get the house with that 100 million naira, and you know that, oh, you don't longer have that bulk money again, or you're something like to get more, or would you like rather invest in that bulk money to be able to get like more of the 100 millions now?
We might,
and there are chances that you can still lose the money in the process of investing.
I mean, if there are actually chances of me,
you don't know that you're going to lose the money. You know that this thing is 50-50. I mean, everybody's hope is to increase their money, not to lose.
I mean, at the end of the day, whatever, if you actually want to like talk about the fact that life is 50-50, because you can still build and government would come and demolish your house. Like,
the chances are very slim if you're very careful.
That's also like the same thing with investing. Like if you're careful with investing, the chances of you losing your money, especially like when you're not doing the most, let's say as long as it's not crypto, because in crypto, no matter how careful you are, you're most likely going to lose your money. But
another person that actually replied to this thing that was a discourse also mentioned about crypto, that if a person get that first bulk money from crypto, like for instance, you know that it's not really like certain that you get it again easily.
Once you get money from crypto, take it out from crypto. That's like, for me, that's like what has actually,
you will not like tell them to invest it back.
No, you actually will invest. That's the thing, because that's like your source of income. But I'm definitely going to take at least 50% out. I mean, from where I'm starting from. I mean, if probably like I'm in a country where I have my food, my clothing, and my basic needs secured. I mean, I can actually like keep on investing in crypto, but this is where I eat from. This is where I'm going to like feed my family from. Like this is where I'm going to like every responsibility I have, it's from this money. And the fact that I can actually open my wallet like currently now and see nothing, like everything has grown. It's a possibility, in as much as it might not happen, and we pray that it
It
does not
doesn't
happen. But
happen.
I mean, it can. It's just
Yeah.
it's only just taking one news for everything to like turn around. So it's best you take out a part of the money and invest in real life, like I mean, invest in lands, invest in houses, and all of that.
So what's one thing you are proud of financially?
I mean, I'm not going to start maybe talking about like things that I have achieved financially, because I mean I probably have none. But the most thing for me that I actually feel like I'm proud of myself financially is the fact that I'm not really the spending kind of person. I'm learning to spend, not like otherwise. I mean, the people learn to save, but me now I'm
Yeah,
learning to.
learning to spend.
Yeah, I
What does that even mean?
that means that like I can actually like have money to buy anything that, let's say for instance, that I have like, I mean, I don't really even have like wants. I have needs. Yes, I need to like do investments and all. But I mean,
Okay.
this feeling that somebody will be like, oh, I want to like get an iPhone. I want to like buy this clothes. I want to buy this clothes. They're not my problem. The only thing that I feel like, okay, maybe I'm fancying of recent is like, okay, maybe to get a car. But excluding cars, like, nah, I don't really have wants. Like, I want this, I want that, I want that. I just have
Oh,
like my investment needs. So, but people,
why would you not have ones? Like the thing that, you know, some people might just be like, they want to get maybe clothes, they want to get
that's the thing.
this, they
Me,
want to
I'm
get.
just, that's like where I'm proud of myself. Like before I actually buy clothes, I had to like maybe like
So that means you have plenty money that
no,
you are trying to spend,
that's not
not
I don't
no,
get
you're
what
trying
you're
to
saying.
spend.
No, what I'm saying is that like even to actually get clothes, I had to even like put myself on like a timeline that okay, maybe every month I'm going to like get a new
Yeah.
clothes. But on the norms, like if not because of like that rule now, I probably just stay and have the money to get this clothes, and I'm not going to buy it because
That's
it's
actually
not just
that's
my
actually nice.
problem.
But I hope it's
Yeah.
not the part where you are now being stingy to yourself, or you just don't crave these
Yeah, yeah.
things.
It's not being. I mean, like if I want it, I'm going to get it. I mean, I don't really care. Whatever wants to happen is most likely going to happen.
I
Gadgets
actually
and
pick
all.
having experiences, like picking experiences with money than actually getting material things. I love having experiences with like
Yeah,
different things. I rather choose that than get like other things. But still, I want the other things, oh,
yeah,
like all the clothes. Because if you are going to go and do the experience, you need, you know, to look good, to take pictures,
yeah.
and you need clothes for all those things. Speaking about all this whole spending and everything, do you believe in the having the soft life now in your 20s, then suffer later, or suffer now in your 20s, then have the soft life later?
I believe in. I probably maybe before now I would say we want to like suffer now and enjoy later. But I feel like the both can come in. That's why we have weekdays and we have weekends. So you suffer during the week, you enjoy during the weekend. Yeah,
But if you're just trying to build yourself like from scratch,
yeah.
scratch, I don't even think you should even have weekends. I mean, you can have like
Bro,
rest
the
hours,
thing is,
not
see, the truth is just
weekends.
that at the end of the day, you can lock in and still lock in without nothing. Like you can lock in
That is if
all
you
you
don't lock
want.
in strategically.
No matter how that life is just definitely going to life. There are
Yeah,
times where life can actually life. So
yeah.
based on my own experiences, I actually feel like for me now, okay, let's say from Monday to Friday, I'm working. I mean, on a normal, like the me person, it's the kind of person that will actually work Monday to Monday. Like I don't really, I'm even learning to actually come out to try
Have
to have fun. Yeah,
weekdays and
and
rest days,
weekends. Yeah,
and
because I mean,
yeah.
I'm not resting. I'm not. The only rest I feel like I need before now that I'm trying to like reinvent myself is like, oh, to just sleep. Because I mean, I don't really watch movies like that. I don't play football. I don't watch football. I
Oh,
don't
but
go
you're
out.
so boring.
Yeah, yeah. That's like
And this actually the reason you're not making me boring now, because
that is the
if
problem.
if you were the type that were, you know, eager to go places and everything, you would ginger all of us like this. We'll be going places
Yeah.
even without having the money like this. By the time you just
I
figure
mean
out one way or the other, like
that's the
this to
thing.
go.
That's why I said I am actually like proud of that, like that part of myself, because like
Okay.
it would actually be difficult for me to, if I had those cravings and have the money. But now I might
Mm.
have the money. I'm not sure I have the money, but I might have the money. But because of these things are not
Hmm.
really like my
Hmm.
problem. So yeah,
So let us now this part of experiences now.
yeah,
People that don't have money to to experience like like life. Let me just
Yeah.
say life. Maybe go places, and maybe they want to travel like me. They want to travel, go places, have like new experiences, and they don't have money. Like, what do you think they do? People are saying that, oh, it's not about the money. If you want to travel, it's about like the memories, it's about the courage, it's
Yeah.
about this, and they're saying like, oh, will you go to the
There's no
will you go to the plane ticket and go and
and
give
you
them
get the
courage? You
courage
have to
now.
give them money at
Yes.
the end of the day. So what do you think about people that want to have the experiences but do not have money?
Me actually, in as much as it's good to have like all these experiences and all of that, but I mean in life you need money for literally everything, like even to
Yeah,
travel. Yes, you need money to travel. What I believe is that whatever you want to do, there is always like where you can start small. That's like just the news, like that's like the gospel I've been preaching like all this while. You can start small. Yeah, you can actually like start small. But I mean,
mm,
let's say if you want to travel now, then you might not want to like go to the 5-star restaurants and all of that. You can just start with like little places that you don't really need to break the bank to actually access those places. So for someone that doesn't have money that you want to travel, you just
at
have to.
all, at all, at all.
There's no way you don't have money at all at all. If you don't have
What
money
do you mean?
at
There's where you
all,
can have money at all, at all.
you don't have at all
There's
at
where
all
you
at all.
cannot have money
Yes,
at all,
I
at all.
get that. I mean, like we have a living example here, but like the
Living example.
yeah.
Who is the living
Me now,
example?
me, I don't have at all at all at all.
Okay.
Okay, you thought I was talking
No,
about
no, no, no.
no,
I'm
no. I
saying
know
it in
you
the
have the
sense that
money now.
okay. I'm saying it in the sense that you yourself, you said you have money that you don't have to you don't want to spend.
It's not like
So
I
you
don't
have the
want to
money
spend.
stored somewhere, but you don't know what to probably spend it on because
It's
you're
not
not
like
like interested in all these other
yeah,
things.
just so that I'm not interested in all these things.
Yeah, so
But but
just admit that you have the money but you don't want to
I
spend it
mean
because you don't have things to
I'm
spend
not
it
going to
on.
come and lie and say, oh, I don't have money. I mean, 10 naira is money, 20 naira is money.
Okay.
So I actually believe that if you want to do whatever you want to do, the only thing is
Yeah.
just that the extent that you'll be able to do it with money, it's going to be different.
Yeah, than without money.
Yes.
Yeah, even the creator I told you about that I follow that she does like budget traveling. She said all the places it's only like 2 places in Nigeria that she went to that she actually paid for accommodation.
Yeah.
Like the other places she used to like look for where she can like who can host her and something like that. So yeah.
That's what I actually say that like that's why people actually say that it takes courage, in as much as it sounds unrealistic. But I mean, it does because for her to actually go to people that she does not know their house, that's courage. That's not the finance. So I mean, in as much as at the end of the day, she still needed the money.
That makes so much sense.
I mean, there is no for me. I don't really think that like there's any amount of money I'm going to touch and I'll feel like
it's enough. Okay, I'm done. Time to retire. That's one financial myth that young Nigerians believe in that isn't true at all.
Okay, I feel like this is like one of the things that I learned at a very very young age. That was like in my secondary school or something. I just knew that. I mean, before I got that knowledge, I did not know that I could make plenty money. I mean, I was just maybe I cannot really remember what I thought life was until I got that knowledge. But at the point in my life, I knew that you can actually. I learned that you can actually like make any amount of money you set your head to. Okay, this is what I want to achieve in life. That the possibilities are there. So, and the truth is, not every Nigerian, not every young person in Nigeria knows that because there is money. That's one thing that most young persons in Nigeria don't know is that there is money. There is plenty money to be made.
Please excuse these flies that are flying around. I don't know what the problem is.
So, but that's just one thing that I feel like most Nigerians don't or they believe that there is no money. They believe
that any large money people are making it either through illegal means.
Yeah, that's one thing too.
They don't believe you can make it legally. That's the thing.
And that is wrong. That is like like false, like totally false.
What financial advice do you think you would have given your 18-year-old self?
I mean, there is just a lot. The thing is, I feel like it's like let's say an advice. First of all, you have to ask questions. I mean, I did ask questions. That's like one of the things that actually helped me get to where I'm sitting on now. I mean, it's not like I'm standing where I'm sitting. So like where I'm sitting, I mean, like there's this level you can get to financially. You can say I'm standing financially. Okay. I'm not there yet. I'm still sitting down.
All right.
Yeah. So,
no, wow.
So, but asking questions is really going to help you a lot. Like, ask people questions, because the truth is, there are people will say there is money. Yes, we say there is money, there is plenty money in Nigeria, there's plenty
Yeah.
money on the internet and all. But if you don't know, you can actually stay on the internet.
Yeah,
Because
like
had it been I knew about cryptocurrency the way I know it now,
when you were 18.
when I was 18 or when I was in my year one, because I did so many businesses. I knew there was crypto, but
You did
I
not
was
have the
not
knowledge
really,
of
yeah,
it.
there was,
So if you when you ask questions, you now become knowledgeable about certain things. But
yeah.
that's why I said you can actually know how to make money, but you can know what people are.
Yes,
How do
what
I put
you
this?
can know
Okay, this
what
person
to
makes
do. Yeah, you
make
can probably,
money,
yeah,
but you don't know how they make it. So you know
yeah.
what they
This
do,
person is
but you
doing
don't know
this
how
thing,
they
yeah.
do it. So it's just the knowledge that actually matters.
Yes.
And if you don't ask questions, you
You're
can't
not
be
going
able
to
to.
get that knowledge.
Yeah,
So just
exactly.
ask questions. And at the end of the day, there's this advert in Igbo language, they say, "Onya ajujani fuzo." So like, if you ask questions, you're not going to like miss your road. That's what it
Yeah.
means. So
Ask questions.
I know what
The
it has
least they
done
can
for
do is
me.
just to snub you.
Yeah.
That's all you know. I can't tell you. And
I
you
got
ask the next
snob.
person.
Yeah, I'm actually like remembering one time that like there's this guy in my our WhatsApp group. Like, so he was flaunting money. He was doing giveaway. I was
You're not
not.
gonna ask now. What's up now? What's the update?
Yeah, I went to I went to DM him. That's actually
Okay.
like how desperate I was about knowledge. So yeah, asking questions, because I ask people like, what's up, what's giving you money,
Yeah.
and if you tell me if it's legal and it's something that you can put me through on,
Yeah.
and at the end of the day, that's actually like what that brought me to where I am sitting down on now. So, but I asked the guy. He said, "Figure it out yourself." That was like, I feel like that's the.
Bro.
I went to his DM and I did not say, "Oh, please give me money" or something. That would have actually like maybe be some people's. I want to ask him like, "Chief, what's up now? Like, what's like pumping this money? Like, what's giving us money? If he can plug me in." His reply was,
Figure it out yourself. Maybe that was the push you needed.
Yeah, it was
Maybe that
actually
was
a
the
lot.
push you
But
needed.
for me, majorly, the only thing is that I did not stop asking the questions.
Okay.
Because even in cryptocurrency, like, we want to talk about cryptocurrency, there are a lot of persons in crypto, there are a lot of persons in
Yeah.
Web3 that don't see income, they don't have any income at all. In as much as I know that I can do better, even in crypto and Web3 and all of that, yes, but where I am, there are a lot of persons where I am currently, there are a lot of persons that are not where I am now. I'm not like trying to shade them or something, but what I'm just saying is that the fact that I was asking questions is the major thing. Because it was just somebody, I asked somebody, okay, what's up? Like, what's giving you money? And the person actually like told me this is, then I took it and I ran with it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not like I still have money, but I'm just fine.
Oh, please. What does living within your means actually look like for you as a person, as a young man in his 20s?
There's living within your means, there's living below your means,
and there's living above your means.
So for me currently, I want to learn to live within my means. Currently, I live below my means, like way below my means.
Oh,
yeah. So and
wow,
that's even like the thing.
People are living above their means. People are looking for even how to, live below. But you are just there comfortably
I'm
living below, trying
below,
to get
I'm trying
within.
to live. At least I'm not going to live above. I can never be like in that place, but I just want to at least get to a point that, okay, I'm like spending money that it's not going to. I know that, okay, I can actually spend money that I know that this money is not going to break me, but I can actually spend it. Now, even if the money is going to not break me, I'm not still spending it. So
you should learn how to spend money, even on like things that you think are not necessary.
I'm learning.
You're making money to spend it. You're not making money to keep it now. You make money, you invest it, you get the money back, you spend it, you invest, get the money. Like
that might be
money is not for making and keeping. Idle money doesn't make more money.
No, yes, you make money, invest money. Okay. And the money that you are making, like the money you get from the investment, you invest it. Then you get another one, you keep on investing. That would have been me some months ago or something. I'm learning to actually spend money. At least like I'm buying clothes now. Because currently, like, if I want to like buy clothes based off on like, trying to live within my means, probably people will come and carry me now.
As what, Yahoo boy?
Yeah, at least like, if I want to like buy clothes based off on like, because currently I'm worth over 30,000 naira. So if I get out like 20k,
I beg, keep
just
quiet.
joking, but
So basically, don't just start a lifestyle that you know you cannot maintain, especially like for the guys, because you know it's easier for guys to. It's easier for everybody, but I think the pressure is just way more on guys when it comes to like lifestyle. People that love lifestyle, not like
yeah,
people
not like
like
people like
that like
us
staying at
that
home.
I mean like people like us that we don't really even just me,
But
I cannot even say I know what is lifestyle. I just stay in my
like
house.
living the life now, like probably going to places that you cannot afford, maybe staying in hotels because your mates are there, your friends are there. So
Man,
I know you cannot afford it genuinely, but you go and lodge in hotel. Probably you are earning like 200k weekly, maybe from whatever you do. And now lodging in hotel that is a nice that is like 350k. It's above your means.
yeah.
You're now buying clothes that is like 80k for one shirt, 100k for jeans. When you know that you are earning 200k weekly, it's
Mm.
above your means. This will be the second to the last question. What was something that you think used to be rich people stuff, but now you just figure that it's financial stability, not really like rich people stuff?
I feel like maybe car.
Car.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that like I don't really know why people spend money buying cars and all, but at this point in time in my life, if I have money, I'm going to buy a car. Let's just say it like that. But trying to see if that's like the right answer
But
to
do
the
you think
question. Yeah.
I'm actually now thinking stuff like is it really car? Because you actually have to have some sort of money before it might not necessarily be rich, but you have to be financially stable to
Yeah.
have a car. Because you're not just getting a car, you're actually
But
signing up for maintenance,
yeah, but
signing up for buying fuel, signing up for like all these things.
yeah.
So I think it's financial stability, not just okay. Okay, yeah. It answers the question because the question was this thing that you thought were just for rich people, but you just figured that it's financial stability.
Yeah,
So actually,
once you
yeah,
have the
that's
money, like I mean, at the end of the day, like just like I said, I'm just learning to do most of these things. But if you
yeah.
have the money, like so for me now, the answer to this question is whatever your money can do for you, do it. As long as it's not going to wreck you, as long as it's not going to make you go broke. Because like me, like maybe at a point in my life, I would
Yeah.
probably say, why do people give their clothes to laundry? Like, why not wash it?
Yeah.
That is like the most stupid thing I've ever thought of. Because if I have money, I mean, I'll probably outsource my cooking too. Like I don't like stress. You know, it's just that, and the most of it for me, like the most lesson there for me is that what I don't have in I don't have plenty time. That I don't have. I can have plenty money. I can have like millions, but what I have daily is just 24 hours. So
Yeah.
whatever that is going to save me time, as long as it's going to save me time, I'm going to give my money for it.
Okay. So is it easier for you to save or to say no to people when it comes to money?
And the both of them, it's like really easy for me, sha.
So
Like
you know how to say no to somebody.
yeah, I mean, some like 2 or 3 years ago, I'll just say yes to literally everything that people say, but I don't now, sha. Like I mean, at the end of the day, you make your money, I make my money. So why are you asking me for money?
Your own is enough for you and them. Their own is not enough for them.
And no, the thing is, it's for me now currently. Like let's say my friend comes to me or my friend is in need. I mean, I'm going to give you as long as I have, but
Okay.
I'm not going to give you if it's going to wreck me, Sham. I mean, I don't really know who you are for. So, but I don't know. For me, Sha, it's just easy. As long as it's not going to like me, I'm actually learning to. I feel like I've learned it already. I choose myself first. Like it's me first. So I'm going to look at myself first. I'm going to like my answer to you if you're asking me for money is going to be based off on me. Like
If
if
it's not affecting you in some
yeah.
sort of way,
So,
then
but the for
fine.
but saying yes or no is not hard. If I don't have, I don't have. If I have, yes, I have, and I'm going to give.
Okay.
So then for the saving part, I mean, I don't really save money.
But you're the one that said that time that you used to save all
Yeah.
your money because you don't have any.
No, I don't save money. That's the thing. I don't save money. I invest money. That's like the difference. I'm actually going to learn to save because I was having like a discussion with somebody one time, and we're talking about like the whole saving money and all. So
Yeah.
apart from like trying to keep money for emergency, I don't save my money because I feel like the game plan for saving money is like you save money, you put money together for a particular need. Then if then why would I have to like be keeping money if I can actually like be investing the money, and the money is like let's say the little 50k I have, I can actually like invest it, and my 50k might not turn to 100k, but it can turn
Yeah.
to 60, it can turn to 70k. Why at the end of the day, let's say I want to maybe buy a land or something, my 50k can actually like go up, like compound. It's sort of like saving the 50k, because I mean, if you stay in Nigeria, you know that your 50k today is like 45k tomorrow, like it keeps depreciating and all.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that was the last question we had for our guest for this episode. It was really nice chatting with you and getting your POV, your point of view from certain topics.
Yeah.
And all of this.
It's most importantly, like I can say my last word.
Yeah, you can. I was going to tell you to, if you have anything to say,
Okay.
but since you're already gonna rush.
Okay.
You're already gonna rush
I
and start
needed
talking.
to say it. Like,
yeah, say it.
because I want to like put like this disclaimer out. First thing first, like before God and man, I don't have any money. I mean, I literally, most of the things I'm actually like saying is like for the knowledge sake, and the things that I read from books and all of that. I don't have any money, and if you know what that can give me money, please come and help my life. Don't send me money. I'm not really interested in people giving me money. But
you want the knowledge?
Yeah, please.
They should teach you how to fish.
Yeah, don't
not
give
just
me
give you
fish because I don't really like fish. But if it's like meat, you want to give me.
Clacky.
Yeah, but if it's meat you want to give me, please give me the meat. Let me be eating meat first. Why fish?
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. You can drop 1 or 2 things you've learned about finances, or about finances that can help all of us here, because we're literally just figuring it out together in our 20s. Yeah. Like we're literally just living life for the first time, like everybody else. So yeah, we don't know everything. You might know something that we don't know, so tell us in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this episode. It was a nice one, I think.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to see you in my next video. Do make sure you
like,
share, subscribe, comment, and do all those good stuff you're supposed to be doing on this video, because it deserves it, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So I'm going to see you in the next video. So let's say bye.
Bye.
Do your hand like this now.
Nah, I'm not doing that. That's gay.
I mean,